Hello, welcome back. So let me ask you today, how tech savvy are you these days? I find myself in a country that's really embracing technology, and keeping up with the latest trends feels like a bit of a whirlwind. In my neighborhood, I've noticed a growing number of shops without human staff. Places like ice cream and egg shops, for instance, operate without any visible employees. The only responsive entity I can communicate with is a self-check counter which greets me with an awkward and emotionless voice, guiding me through the process as if it is explaining to an elementary school kid. Step by step, I pick up items, put them on the counter, scan barcodes, pay with my smartphone payment app, pack, and just leave. Even in small coffee shops, my family and I order from a big screen outside, almost like we are not allowed to go in. We also have no intention of going in. These are all small stores, yes. Then what about big stores? Almost half of the cashier desks in big stores have vanished in my neighborhood. Yeah. The self-check counter space is getting bigger and bigger instead. A big screen is automatically spitting out greetings and instructs me on what to do next. I choose, scan barcodes, pay with my payment app, and put all the items in plastic bag, and finally leave, like I do in small store. If I fumble through the process, I can't help but glance around if anyone is annoyed because of me taking too long at the screen. As a customer, sometimes I feel that even though I'm doing their cashier job, I don't get any compensation, let alone the feeling of being respected as a customer. Interestingly, people of my age who've been accustomed to in-person services for a long time say they feel more comfortable ordering groceries online and texting rather than having face-to-face conversations. So middle-aged people are adapting to or have been already accustomed to using all these tech services. I can't help but worry about the elderly though. Adapting to this rapid technological evolution can be overwhelming for them. And even for the younger crowd, the dizzying pace of change is a common sentiment. I don't carry keys anymore, just remember numbers and passwords for doors. But let me tell you, it can be really a headache when I forget my passwords. One day I needed to log into a website. I forgot my ID number as I hadn't visited the website for a long time. There were at least 4 ways to verify my identification, but it took me more than an hour to get into the online office to download some material because I forgot my password and my ID number. Like many elderly's, fingerprint verification often doesn't work, as their fingerprints are not as clear as young people's. I couldn't verify mine as well, as it is not clear either. Sometimes I think the cashless society is a blessing, but also is a big challenge. One snowy day, my lack of public transportation app knowledge left me stranded in the heavy snow. To take a taxi quickly required an app I didn't have, leading to an awkward wait in the snow until one stopped. While waiting, I kept thinking, should I download the app in the middle of the road or what? Finally, I got in a taxi, but I needed another step to take. I asked the driver if I could pay with my smartphone app, as I usually don't even carry plastic cards. He said phone payment sometimes doesn't work, so I had to be ready to send taxi fare through internet banking app. It all worked out well, but it was embarrassing. It felt like I took a taxi without money. I'm always on the go, and my smartphone is practically an extension of my hand. From waking up to the alarm, to checking news on YouTube, to ordering groceries online, It's become an integral part of my routine. As a middle-aged woman, keeping up with all these trends can be quite a hustle. Many people, including me, carry their smartphones 24/7. To arrange meeting my friends at a restaurant, I check the location through an app on my phone, read some reviews, and book seats. I read ebooks more often than paper books, even though I read only a few pages at a time. When I want to listen to music, I turn on my smartphone and go to the app where I assembled music. For banking, I can do almost everything with a few clicks from the comfort of home. I no longer carry a bulky wallet or even plastic cards because all transactions are made with the payment function on my phone. What I just need are some numbers and patterns to unlock the screen that leads to all this magic box. Yes, it's convenient. Recently, I invited my friends over, and to break the ice, I opened my phone cloud storage to share old photos. They are old, but their colors haven't faded at all. I've embraced the change by discarding old items and physical snapshots, opting for digital memories captured with my phone camera. Life has certainly changed. Family evenings around the TV have given way to everyone watching their own content in their rooms. Each of them has different tastes to consume. Sometimes keeping up with it all can be exhausting. There is no longer a life I used to have, and the fear of falling behind keeps me on my toes. Well, that's a snapshot of my tech-infused life. How about yours? How do you adapt to your tech-driven and fast-paced world, and do you feel exhaustion too? I'm scared I might fall behind my contemporaries, so I will likely continue trying to keep up to date. This is all for today. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye.